Markets stay flat waiting for Friday's PCE report. At least that's what they're saying anyway. I'm Darren, and this is 3 things you need to know for Tuesday, March 26. As WTI crude continues to rise, the prices for gasoline do too. California's gas is back above $5 again with no sign of backing down. Especially in California, taxes keep driving the prices up. With the history of the state's government action, is it possible that it is purposely making gas more expensive to try to force EVs into play? New home sales are down from February. Persistent high mortgage rates are being blamed. The reported number is still up 6% from February of 23, which many think is due to the low inventory of pre-owned homes in the market. The median price for a new home has fallen for 3 straight months. Mortgage rates are just under 7%. Biden's administration is using more tax dollars for climate change, this time to the tune of $6 billion for industrial emissions. Money will now pour into select companies with the intention of reducing the carbon footprint. The funds come from the so-called Inflation Reduction Act. Not sure the connection to inflation. Trade while sleeping across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
We all make promises, big and small.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
I do solemnly swear
to help you when you're in need,
to be considerate and caring, to be your loving, faithful friend,
partner,
child,
parent,
neighbor.
One of our most important commitments is to support our nation's veterans. Learn how you can help a veteran going through a difficult time by visiting maketheconnection.net.
Slam dunk economics. Some would argue that this is the most wonderful time of the year, especially if you have a team that has a chance. I won't tell you who my hope is, but it rhymes with Schminnessy. Caroline writes, March Madness, the annual National Collegiate Athletic Association basketball tournament, is not just about buzzer beaters and Cinderella stories. It's a cultural phenomenon that has a vast economic footprint. Because the NCAA doesn't control the college football playoff and the FBS bowls, they have to strongly rely on what this tournament can bring. With millions of fans tuning in, brackets being filled out, and corporate sponsorships flooding in, March Madness has become a juggernaut in the world of sports economics. Television rights are the financial backbone of March Madness. In the 2022-2023 season, NCAA earned $1.28 billion in revenue, with broadcast rights to the men's Division I basketball tournament alone accounting for roughly $900 million of that, making it one of the most lucrative contracts in sports. Networks pay massive sums to broadcast the games, and advertisers compete for slots during commercial breaks. The tournament's format, with multiple games happening simultaneously, ensures a constant flow of viewership and advertising revenue. Prices for airtime during March Madness range from the hundreds of thousands for early rounds to more than $2 million for the national championship game. From soft drink giants to financial institutions, companies vie for sponsorship opportunities during March Madness. These sponsorships range from official partnerships with the NCAA to individual team sponsorships. Brands capitalize on the tournament's immense popularity to increase visibility and engagement with consumers. Because the NCAA's men's basketball tournament is one of the most watched annual sporting events, early exposure can lead to incredible success stories, allowing companies that otherwise may have been unheard of to reach huge audiences and increase brand recognition. The tournament serves as a boon for local economies, especially in the host cities, where hotels, restaurants, and bars experience a surge in business. Devout fans will travel from across the country to support their teams. Last year, Pittsburgh, which hosted first and second round games, reported $10.5 million in revenue from hosting both women's and men's games. In the current setup, a total of 68 teams play in the NCAA tournament. For those participating universities, March Madness can be a financial windfall. Success in the tournament translates to increased visibility, enhanced recruitment efforts, and a boost in alumni donations. In addition, the NCAA allocates a portion of the tournament revenue to member conferences based on the number of tournament games their teams played in. For example, in 2023, the Southeastern Conference played in 17 tournament games and earned the highest estimated payout of $34 million. That money was then distributed among the SEC schools who played in those 17 games. For smaller, less-known conferences and schools, that NCAA money payout can represent a major portion of their annual income. March Madness is nearly synonymous with bracketology, as fans eagerly fill out brackets in office pools and online competitions. The tournament's single elimination format and unpredictable outcomes makes it a gambler's paradise. According to the American Gaming Association, in 2023, 68 million Americans wagered an estimated $15.5 billion on the tournament. Outside of the legal reported betting, millions of fans partake in the off-the-book bets with friends, family, and colleagues, based on brackets and picking outcomes of games. The odds of filling out a perfect bracket are 1 in 9.2 quintillion. What exactly does that mean? that you are twice as likely to win back-to-back lotteries buying one ticket each time than it is to fill out a perfect bracket. As you're watching some games this month, remember that March Madness is more than just a basketball tournament. It's a cultural phenomenon with profound economic implications that remind us of the intertwined relationship between sports, business, and society at large. Stop watching, start living using Pips, our AI bot. Go to arbitragetrade.com and check out Arbitrage Trade Assist.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans?
From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service.
Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
Pips Pick of the Day. Arbitrage algorithms have detected a possible uptrend for Lumber Liquidator Holdings. That's LL. They're headquartered in Virginia, and they're a retailer of hard and soft surface flooring and hard and soft surface flooring enhancements and accessories. I'm looking for a reversal to the trend as LL is in the 52-week low neighborhood. The possibility of this has increased as indicated by Pips Green X. Current price is $1.80, 52-week high of $5.52, and a 52-week low of $1.61. We are not financial advisors. We provide a service. Please do your own research. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.